Hey dear ones, hope you are all doing well. You must have done the work that I had assigned to you during our previous class, right? Well, if anyone hasn't done, please try to complete the work at the earliest. Okay, now let's move on to the part B of our first unit. That is, every success story is also a story of great failures. See, driven by our thirst for success, sometimes we may be suppressed under the fear of failures. We may be afraid to do something because of our fear that we may fail. But successful people who created and found themselves enthroned in the history had once been through great failures. We have some of such great personalities here in this lesson. So let's just go through their life history, life story. The first one, Abraham Lincoln, a man who had been going through failures and defeats physically, economically, and even emotionally since he was 21 years old, till he was elected the President of the United States of America at the age of 52. He is considered and admired as one of the most successful personalities in the history. That's only because he never ever gave up. His failures and defeats couldn't stop him from mounting the throne of success. The next one is Lee De Forest, inventor of Triod's tube. He was once accused of having used illegal means to mislead or cheat the public, the people. He was insulted publicly, but he stood firm and never gave up. And now, what would have become of the telecommunication technology without his invention? Then, the Wright brothers, the inventors of aeroplane. They had once been questioned in the article of New York Times about the invention of a machine which is heavier than air but flies in the air. People couldn't accept something like a machine which is heavier than air flying in the air. That questioning or anything or that discouragement couldn't deter these Wright brothers from making their dream come true. Now you know, machines which are heavier than air do fly in the air. We see that. Now coming to the next person, Colonel Sanders. I hope there will be anyone who doesn't know this man, as he is famous for his KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, which is a trending dish all over the world, across many countries. But the journey wasn't so easy for him. He started his business when he was 65 years old. Hope you can imagine what you would be probably doing at that age. Retirement, spending time with your family, playing with your grandchildren, something like that, right? Okay. He was the owner of a beaten up car, that means an old damaged car, and he started his business with his mother's recipe. Recipe means the things and methods which are required to make prepare some food, a dish. He might have had to knock at many doors before he could get a single order. Now you can see where that recipe has reached. Age doesn't matter when you're determined to achieve something. Now, Thomas Alva Edison. You might have heard this name before, and to put it in a little poetic way of expression, I'd say he brought light to the world with his invention of bulb, the electric bulb. Actually, he was dismissed from the school after 3 months of formal schooling. He was partially deaf. That means he couldn't hear clearly, properly. He was half deaf. He failed approximately 10,000 times before his success. You can see his positive attitude when he lost his factory worth a few $1,000,000 in a fire accident. He just said, all the mistakes are burnt up. Thank God we can start anew. Can you imagine such a situation and such a reaction? 10,000, approximately 10,000 times did he fail. Just imagine such a situation. See, if we fail once or twice, we just get frustrated, disappointed, and we go into depression. But this man failed approximately 10,000 times before he could succeed. That's not all. Henry Ford, Lee Iacocca, young Beethoven, and many such successful people had once gone through disastrous or painful failures and defeats. Once, a young man came to Socrates and asked him the secret to success. Socrates asked the young man to meet him at the river the next day, which he did. Socrates dug the man in the river. The boy struggled to breathe, and after some time, Socrates got him out of the water. Then he asked the man, "What did you feel? What did you want the most when you were in the water?" He answered, "Air." That you may understand that when someone ducks you in the water and doesn't let you come out of it, you will be struggling for air, struggling to breathe. And you know how hard and passionately he had tried to get some breath. In the same way, if you have a burning desire to succeed, you will definitely succeed. If you think you can win, you will certainly win, it's for sure. It's all about how you take or accept things. If you have a positive attitude, it will push you forward towards success, no matter how many failures or defeats come your way. But if you have a negative attitude, it will pull you backwards to disappointment, frustration, and depression. Love yourself, be confident, believe you can, learn from your failures, and one day you will reach your goal provided you never give up.